Now here's something interesting that I noticed while I was taking a look at this little mess here. Almost all of these screw holes are used up. Now I only actually recovered 3 screws that were supposed to be in this unit, because you can see that there's 4 screw holes in the speaker itself. So obviously what they had done is every time they tried to screw them in, they must have overpressured them, blown the screw holes out, and then simply moved it over one. And as a consequence, the holes that they didn't use are stripped out, as well as the ones that they did use. So that appears to be a really, really bad design flaw. So what I'm going to do is, this is the screw that was in there, little black ones, and I'm going to put these that I happen to have kicking around. These will go in there. I've already measured them out just to make sure that they won't stick through to the outside of the case, because I don't want any protrusions on the other side. And these are substantially larger, so they should fit just fine. Originally I was going to put nut and bolts through. I was going to pull the grill off until I realized that the grill is actually integrated. There's no way to pull anything off because it's a molded in case. So that would just look terrible. The older units had, well, actually I think I have an older unit here. I can show you. Yep. So here's the older units. And you could take and just unscrew the front grills and do whatever you needed to do, service work on the speakers. And the speakers could also not fall out, because the speakers are mounted to the outside of the housing instead of the inside of the housing. So if this thing fell hard, no matter how it falls, either this grill is going to hold it tightly in place, or that's it. There's no other options. With the new design, because of the cheaper plastic case, it can fall out, and it can rip its own wires out, it can damage the tweeter, it can damage itself. And this is the speaker unit. I can't even imagine the kind of untold damage it could do on the inside of the PA if the PA is set up the same way this is, which hopefully it's not.